Hi guys, and welcome to Dark Souls Sunday with me, Toby from the Kilobits. The Bed of Chaos is no more. That's our second Lord Soul. So let's spend the souls that she's so generously given us, all on endurance. Holy shit, it's taking a lot of souls at this point to level up. Like a lot. Right. We're going to go do Seath the Scaleless, but not before dropping off the Lord Soul at the Lord Vessel. You don't actually have to do this, but it's another thing to have in your inventory, isn't it? I don't really want to have to scroll past it every time. Plus, well, I need to level up a couple more times, I think, and I can sell some junk to Framt. Actually, no, fuck it. Actually, no, wait, I've got coins from Anolondo that I thankfully got told are worth lots of money. So I'm going to actually sell some stuff to Framt. Much as I hate the guy. I'm also aware that I was sort of talking about going for different endings, like while I was down in New Londo. You can just do the Dark Lord ending after, like, being with Framt the whole game, but that makes you the asshole, you know, at that point you're the betrayer. I don't like that. Ugh, look at him. And, yeah. Feed item. 1 gold coin. Beautiful. That'll definitely do. They have no other worth. Yeah. Gonna go down on him. Get it? Kill me. So obviously the fight with the Bed of Chaos could have gone better. I mean, I sort of did it, and then it sort of burnt me to death. If you haven't watched the episode, you should definitely go and watch it, because that boss is bullshit. But not as bullshit as every single enemy in the Duke's Archives. Offer souls to the Lord Vessel. Probably even more bullshit than the Four Kings. Like, it's definitely easier than the Four Kings, but the things that will kill you, if it kills you, are terrible. I'm just trying to figure out in my brain hole, whether or not we're going to have enough time to do an episode where I can do the Painted Wall of Ariamis, which, now that I think about it, is probably my favourite area of the game over Sen's Fortress. Like, I've got a lot of favourites, you may have noticed, but that place is like its own self-contained little... it reminds me of a Demon's Souls level. Plus there's a couple of really nice skips that I can do. In fact, I could probably go do it now. No, fuck it. Anyway, let's level up our endurance even more. Level 65. Wow, 43 endurance. That's quite a lot. Right, there's 2 boars to deal with. So I'm actually going to sit back down, irritatingly enough for me when I'm doing the audio edit. And I'm going to repair all of my shit. Wow, everything's really fucked. Except for my shield, which means I should probably be using it more. Okay. Let's take off Havel's suit. Nope, still nothing. Okay, let's try changing this up to the Elite Knight helmet. Yes! There we go. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Now I look like a platinum badass. Mostly because I'm not like doing that weird gorpy face, like, ooh! Awesome. Still going to pump some endurance though, just as I want to be able to use like a better ring than Havel's. Ow, you bitch! This fucking claymore, man. Ooh, I wonder. Before we go into the Duke's Archives and go and get ourselves fucked. Titanite chunk. Ooh, I've got 5 chunks. Just have a little think. I'll deal with the boars first, then I'll go and upgrade my shit. Like, because I gave Andrea Vestora the very large ember, I can now get this claymore up to plus 15, which would be truly lovely. I mean, I'm surprised at myself that I haven't gone for like an elemental type, but I just like the pure sort of no magic, no bullshit knight build. Okay, there he is, the boar. Except, unlike the last boar, I can't skip this one. And unlike the last boar, you can't shove your sword up its asshole for double damage. Come on. Plus you've got to fight this one in a corridor, rather than a nice open field. Well, it wasn't really a field, more like a street, but... Holy shit, it gored me. See, it's got a spiky armoured asshole. But it's fine, because while it's resetting, we can do the Demon Souls trick. Which just means the enemy AI is terrible. Come on. Go back to you. I'm also going to show you a trick to cheap out the other boar. It's a little bit more laborious. Huh? Huh? I'm sorry. I'll never try and be funny again. Ah, beauty. Well, that helmet actually looks amazing. Did you know that if you wear the Fangboar helmet and you praise the sun, because of the way that the vertices are on, like, where the armor attaches to on the player model, you can sort of flip the helmet up and it's got your stupid face underneath? I love it! I mean, I haven't got the praise the sun emote because I don't have enough faith or time to go and get the... Is that up here? Yep, it's up here. Just realised if it hadn't been up here, I would have just fucked myself. Anyway, it can't get through that. Ah. What's wrong, little Bory? Anyway, it can still hurt you, so don't get over cocky. Like, I can really see me getting instantly killed by this thing. But... Ooh, it's nice. There's always a way to cheap out, like, these boars. Like, there's the fire thing that you can do with the first one, and obviously you can stab it in its unarmoured butthole. Ah, there we go. It's 2 dead boars. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to walk back to the Undead Parish real quick and get our claymore even more powerful. Which means that we're going to have to go through that one giant sentinel again, but I think you can probably bear to watch that. I mean, it only took 2 hits, or well, 2, 3, 4. What's the... oh, yeah. What's the difference? Oh yeah, Toby, the difference is numbers. Okay, in we go. Sorry about the disgusting noises I'm making. For anyone that hasn't seen the last 3 of my hungover episodes, I did drinking souls last night. I was up till 4 in the morning. I've fallen down, my leg. It would have broken a lesser man. I mean, obviously, I clearly look like Andre Vestora, or at least I like to think that I do. Oh god, look at how hideous he is. I'm so sorry, me. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to modify it. Claymore plus 11. Excellent. Now we can reinforce it. I think... Lovely. Claymore plus 13. That should hopefully do us for a little while. I wonder how many souls I need to level up as well. Let's check that quickly. 25,000. I expect that I've got enough poppable souls that I can do that. Yeah, great hero. Oh wow. That's nearly enough. Have all. Sorry about cheesing you. I feel really terrible about some of the cheesy shit that I've been doing. But, you know, commentating and playing this game at the same time is really fucking difficult. Like, you wouldn't actually believe how irritatingly difficult it is. Anyway, yeah, let's get some strength. Okay, we're gonna go to Anorlondo, or as a friend of mine keeps calling it, like, Aaron Landan. And it's like, what are you... Stop. Like, I used to go on Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast, I think it was, and the way that I'd wind people up and therefore win, because people would lose their shit and quit, was I'd just yell my attack names, but I'd do them slightly wrong. Like, there was Kame Wame La, Destructo Plate, like Trial Beam. It was so much fun. People would just be like, stop. Or like, you'd have to do a lot of power struggles in that where like a Kamehameha would hit a Gallic gun. So you'd just scream the whole time like, ah! You know what screaming sounds like, and that's going to be a pain in the ass to edit, so I'm not going to scream the whole time. Wow! This is great. Ah, man. One of the issues with Drinking Souls last night was that I had the Attack on Titan theme stuck in my head. Like, literally the whole night. Now I can't remember it, so I can't even hum it. And it's driving me insane. Okay, we're going into the Duke's Archives now. Oh god. I think I'm gonna be... Nope. Nope, not gonna be sick. Not gonna be sick at all. Whew. This area is filled with magic users. Who, as anybody in the world can tell you, are cunts. It's also got these, like, weird crystal enemies, crystal hollow things. Not gonna kindle this one, because... Well, one, we're not human, and two, fuck it. But there's a very, very real chance that I'm going to die here. And I'd really rather not have to do that, because that means... that's another, like, 10 minutes that I'm not going to be spending in bed. Like, the second this is done, I'm going to bed. I'm supposed to be playing Artemis later. Don't know if you guys have seen Artemis. If you haven't, then I really, really, really... Stop it. Okay. Why do these guys have such health? Wow, such health. Very corpse. Fucking Havoc physics. I can't believe they've taken this out. Yeah, if you haven't seen Artemis, go and check it out. Especially if you like Star Trek or just party games. It's a 6-man Starship Bridge simulator. And it's real fun. Okay. Oh good, they've been buffed. Admittedly that guy hasn't, because I'd be a corpse. No, he's not aggroed. Come on. Nope, okay, not gonna cheese him. Chip cheese him. Whoa! Nice try, Archer. Where's your mate? There he is, he's doing the buff dance. Shame it couldn't protect you from my big fist. Okay. Ow. Okay, I just took that. No! I expected him to teleport away. I'm not gonna... Or do that. Never mind. I told you, I hate this area. Like, these channeler guys. Okay, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. I'd like to take it... No, it's... I was playing this game on a standard definition TV, and I thought that their helmets, because you can get that helmet, was just like this weird, like, tin can thing. No, it's got 3 pairs of eyes on it. And, like, that's the difference between standard definition and normal definition. I was listening to the radio yesterday, and they said, like, oh yeah, 4K, you can't even tell, like, it doesn't matter. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I realise that it's higher def than high def, but that means that we're going to be able to have, like, 100-inch screens that, like, look like windows. It bothers me. I mean, obviously you shouldn't go out and spend, like, $35,000 on a television that you can't fit in your house, that does, like, that plays movies that you don't have, and, well, that's $35,000. But at the same time, you know, there is a place for that technology, and it's... arenas, bars. I don't know, it just wound me up. They were like, yeah, it's pointless. Why should you even want it? And it's like, why does anybody want anything? It's an extravagance. It's a lovely extravagance to show my neighbour how big my penis is. In 4K. Come on, guys. Come on. What's he doing? You're not tricking me. You're not tricking me into aggroing him. Besides, I'm going to go in here and kill the sealer. Not sealer, the channeler. Holy fuck. I thought they had more health than that. Why doesn't your buff wear off the second that your mate's dead? That's how I designed the game. You'll have noticed as well that in the depths there's a channeler. And he's there to interfere with the Gaping Dragon boss fight. He can actually buff the Gaping Dragon. buff, the gaping dragon lives by the sea. He lives in depths in his own shit, and he wants to eat me. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write it and record it and then never release it to anybody because that would be ridiculous. Man, I love crystal weapons, but the fact that they degrade and you can't fix them without upgrading them is really irritating. I'll never forget the crystal greatsword that I bought in the depths. Like on my first ever playthrough, it was like it was getting me through the game because it just did so much damage. Then it broke, and it just snapped, and I couldn't use it anymore, and it really pissed me off. Anyway, we're going to go up to an inevitable death now. Oh god, I've got 20,000 souls. Do I have a ring of sacrifice? No. I have not prepared for this. The first time you see Seath, you have to die. Unless, of course, you can do the skip where you pull this lever, jump onto this banister. And I'm not going to do that, because this is a comprehensive walkthrough. And I can't. Okay, Crystal Knight, stop it. I said stop. Stop! Oh shit. Why did I do that? I have to die in a second anyway. I really like this guy's set. Like, look how beautiful it is. Like, this game takes a lot of its design elements from Berserk, and there's a crystal dragon in that, and he looks sweet! Ooh, Titanite bug. Damn it. If you do the Big Hat Logan, it's up here that you finally have to murder him, and he's naked. Because he felt that removing his clothes would put him closer to the dragons. But he keeps his big hat on, because, in the words of Miyazaki, people wouldn't know who he was without his hat. Okay. Do it! Shit, I'm gonna get cursed. Don't want to be dealing with that. Okay, yeah, we really, really don't want to get cursed. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for my curse thing to go down. Then we can go back in. Fantastic. That had to happen. Okay. I remember the first time this... Like, you can actually walk back out of that fog door. Like, if you remember that, you know, you haven't fed the cat or you've left the gas on or whatever. You don't have to die there immediately. But you do have to die there. At which point, rather than resurrecting at your bonfire, you'll go to prison. Crystal prison. It's great. Okay, well, we're nearly out of time for this one, so I'm just going to go do the... Just realised I don't actually have to kill these guys. We're going to go do the prison break, and then we'll end the episode there. I don't mean that we're going to, like, tattoo our bodies and then be in, like, 3 mediocre seasons and 1 really awesome one. Actually, how many seasons of Prison Break are there? I don't know, I don't watch terrible shows. Whee! Actually, that's a complete lie. All I do all day, every day is watch Dragon Ball Z. Chala! Head chala! Doo-doo! Okay. Sadly, though, the lizard guards notice. They pull this big old lever, which goes... You can hear, it's got its own sound effects, but I thought that I would make them for you. And it releases these, the Guinevere's handmaidens. I can't remember what they're called, but I know that they start with one of, like, the angular letters, not one of the curvy ones. I can't remember what they're called. I think it begins with a L, maybe? Or a P? Yes, go. Yeah, you better run. Bastards. Oh god, I thought that was one of them. Okay. So first things first, we've got to go and deactivate the alarm. It's almost GoldenEye-esque. Man, the alarm sound in that used to scare the piss out of me when I was a child. Nope, you're not going to do your grabby attack today. These things remind me an awful lot of the jobbies from the Tower of Latria, just because of the grabbing and the tentacles. They also look a little bit like mind flayers, which I always, you know, kind of appreciate. Can't believe that we're nearly at the end of the game. I'm sort of sad. Editing these down has been a weekly joy. No, I actually really enjoy the editing that we do. Like, when this finishes, I've got a video on King Arthur's Gold to edit. That's seeing behind the curtain, isn't it? There's a couple of non-aggressive handmaidens down here. Don't even know why I'm calling them handmaidens. Horrible mutated lizard beast things. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. But they're all dead, and that's what's wrong with them now. Oh, this claymore's lovely. Anyway, the two non-aggressive ones give you a couple miracles. They also give you horrible guilt if you kill them, especially when you're not using a faith build. Why am I doing this? Slice. Ah, fuck it, it's worth it. Soothing sunlight and bountiful sunlight. I can't remember what they do. Either way, I think they're healing. Healing thingies. So I take it there's snake dudes up here. I'd never noticed that before. Okay, there should be 2 regular snake dudes and 1 cobra. 2 regular, 1 cobra. Look at that. Look at my knowledge of the game. I only completed it 1,000 times. The actual reason that we're up here is this chest. Prison break. Roadhouse. I feel cheap as shit. Woo! Okay. Let's get to the actual bonfire. Holy fuck. Oh, hang on, wait. These guys are actually relatively harmless. Don't know why I'm so afraid. It's not so bad. Look at all these fucking books. I love that they've turned a bookcase layer, library, a library, or archive, indeed, into a prison. I think that's so awesome. Plus, you can see, like, this is clearly where Seath's experiments were held. I mean, those handmaidens were transformed by Seath, and the snake men were made by Seath. And all this crystal shit, once again, Seath. Because Seath the Scaleless has no scales of immortality, which is why he betrayed his own kind. I mean, it's got to be pretty embarrassing being, like, born a freak, but when you're born a freak that doesn't have sweet invincibility scales, that's got to really suck. Why aren't those snake men running up here? Usually they... Where'd those snake men go? Whatever. Whatever, Dark Souls. Anyway, we have now busted ourselves out. Let's go and light the warp point bonfire, at which point we can go do a couple errands in the next episode. Nearly let that guy live. That would have been a mistake. Ow. You stupid son of a bitch. You shouldn't have pissed me off. 1, bigger than you. 2, chosen undead. Well, chosen undead's sort of a myth, really. It's just a way that Frampt tries to make people go and do his bidding. Oh, you're the child of prophecy. Oh, me, really? I'm so sparkly and special? No. Nobody in the world of Dark Souls is special. The only person in Dark Souls that is special is the one that makes themselves special. Fuck off, channeler. This fucking game. Why was he doing this cool fun dance? Anyway. Don't get sniped by the ad channel. Oh my god. As I was saying it. Okay, little sippy. Slicety slice. One of the worst things about last night was that every time I said a little sippy, I had to take a drink. I got very drunk. Okay, I thought that I could smash that with a roll. Never mind. Anyway, here we are, the end of the episode. If you like this episode, don't forget, please like. I'm not going to say that it really helps us out because we're all broke anyway, but at the same time, it is nice, innit? We also have a Twitter at twitter.com/thekilobits and a Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits. Fucking rest.